raining. Well, when it's raining like this outside, there is really only a few things you can do. One of them, what I like to do, is a little meditation with a healing technique that is proven to work. Stay tuned. Hello my friends. Welcome back to my channel. So as you saw outside, it is really coming down. That's the remnants of Hurricane Ida that just went through Mississippi and New Orleans. Finally made its way up here to Tennessee. And boy, it's ugly out there. But anyway, so on days like this, what I like to do is help my back, help my hips. And what I like to do is a proven technique. Some of you may have heard of Dr. Joe Dispenza. Pardon me. That was uncomfortable. There we go. Dr. Joe Dispenza was in an accident. If you're not familiar, he was in a bike race and was hit by a truck. Fractured his spine, completely smashed his spinal cord, and was told that he would have to have surgery. Well, he didn't like that idea, and there was a good percentage chance that he would never walk again. And so what he did is he started thinking about how we breathe automatically, how our lungs work, how our heart works automatically, and started focusing on that inner self, on that higher power that works for all of us. And he decided that if it could work for him, as far as breathing, as far as his heart beating, as far as healing, then he was going to harness that power and he was going to walk. Well, long story short, six and a half weeks later, he finally got out of the hospital, stood right up, hasn't had a back problem since. Amazing, I know. Well, what he did is the technique I'd like to share with you, and it's what I use on days like this. What I like to do, and what Dr. Joe did, is, he, at the time of his accident, he was a chiropractor. So he is very familiar with what each vertebrae in our spine looks like, or is supposed to look like. And what Dr. Joe did is he would close his eyes, and as he meditated, in his mind, he would help his higher self picture these vertebrae, how they're supposed to be, and piece them back together until he had completed his whole spine. And he would continue this day after day after day, and he would continue to feel better week after week after week until finally his whole spine was fixed. So that's what I've been doing with my lower back, with my spine. That's what I've been doing with my hips. Now, I don't know if a lot of you have taken A&P, Anatomy and Physiology, but it does help if you're familiar with the body part that is ailing you. That way you can picture what a normal body part looks like, and you can use that in your visualization and your healing process. I am familiar with the all bones, so I know what a normal hip and a normal lower back are supposed to look like. I know where the nerves run. I know what the discs in between each spine are supposed to look like. So as I meditate quietly, usually not with so many lights, but I like to sit there and I like to piece together anything that may be broken. It has worked miracles for me, absolute miracles. I used to not be able to sit like this. I used to not be able to lift anything. If you saw my last video, I just built a stairwell to our back deck. There's absolutely no way I could do that with my diagnoses. I had perforated disc, 2 bulging discs, and the arthritis had eaten my hips, the cartilage in my hips away so badly that it was bone on bone. And so every time I moved my hips or my legs, I was just in excruciating pain. Obviously, not any longer. And this is one of the techniques that I use. What I recommend: light a little incense, light a candle, lower the lights. If you are like me and your mind just goes a million miles an hour, or if you're easily distracted, I have ADHD, so I am very easily distracted. But what I like to do is put on a little soft music, not with lyrics. When I first started meditating, I did like to use guided meditation, which I strongly recommend if you're just starting out with meditation. Very helpful. But now I just like to listen to music, soft, easy, kind of flowy vibe music with no lyrics. I close my eyes, I picture my body parts, I piece them together for however long it takes. On a day like this, what else are you going to do but play God? So yeah, I hope that this helps you a little bit. I am going to make a video where I will guide you through piecing together certain body parts. I've seen that a lot of people have commented with back pain, a lot of people with joint pain, knees, hips, shoulders, arms. So if there is a body part that you would like me to create a meditation for, please just leave it in the comment and I would be more than delighted to make that for you. All right, until next time, create a miraculous day, my friends.